very important and pertinent in our day and age that we explain that when the Torah was given to us, the Torah is in Hebrew nomed hora'ah, which means a teaching, a guidance, instruction, and especially it's all about mitzvot, the commandments. 613 commandments was given to the Israelites, to the Jewish people. And yet the Torah starts from the act of creation, the Big Bang. Why is that? And the reason is, Rabbi Yitzchak says this day, over 2,000 years ago, before there was Christianity, before there was any sign of Islam on the horizon, that God has decided to create the world. The reason he created the world is to benefit us, to give us prosperity and bounty to all of us. We all are his children. And yet he decided each land, who does it belong to? And the land of Israel was given only to the Jewish people. As it says to Abraham, our forefather, Isaac, our forefather, and Jacob, when it says you should have no boundaries to the east, west, north, and south, and this will be your land forever. And the Jewish people never left Israel. King David ruled, and the first, and King Solomon, and many generations afterwards ruled in Israel. And there were two temples for over 800 years in Israel, long after the Jewish people, came to the Jewish land. And therefore, this is our land. Anyone else that will come into your home and will want to settle there while you're on vacation or exiled will be evicted and taken out because they are transpassers. One. Number two, the name Plishtim or Palestine comes already from Genesis 10:14, where we are told that they used to, the original forefather, the DNA does not change, used to swap and have open families, used to swap one man with the other, the wives. So it was always infidelity. It was always going into somebody else's territory. This is the essence. Number three, it says about Ismail that he himself was Pere Adam, which means a wild man. If I say in the Hebrew, a man who is wild, it means man is the adjective, or rather the subject, and wild is the adjective. Here it says the other way around. In other words, the essence is being very wild, and he looks like a human being. This is very sad, but God says so. So this is not my words, these are the words of God in the Bible over 3,300 years ago. And therefore, the very essence is going into territory that belongs to them, going and becoming infidel, laughing, as it says about Ismail, that when he has a shotgun, when he has an Uzi in his hand, an AK-47, he will shoot you through the head and you will laugh at the same time. So don't be dismayed, don't be deceived by other kind of stories. This is a religious war. This is a religious war. If we as Jewish people will all convert to Islam, nobody would care, they would leave us alone. This is not about territory. This is about a jihad of wiping out the Jewish people from the face of the earth. Now, we've got a long history with that. The Babylonians tried to wipe us out, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans, who didn't? But look back into history, all of these huge empires were wiped out by God. So God is always with Israel because they are the teachers of the world, because they were given the Torah. I didn't say it, God says it. Every one of us is an image of God. Every one of us is precious. No one human being is better than the other. But the Jewish people got a very definite, specific mission on earth to spread the word of God and to learn his Torah, the original and only Bible. Everything else is fake. So let's put things straight and call a spade, and let's support God. And supporting the Jewish people today, supporting God. Supporting the Jewish people today, supporting morality. Supporting the Jewish people today, supporting ethics and humanity. And anyhow, this is what will be. The question is, what do you choose? What is your interest? To go on that side that will be saved in the war of Armageddon, or do you choose to be eliminated, as it clearly says that 80% of the world will be wiped out with atomic bomb when it comes to Armageddon, which we are very much right there at the door of that. God bless you all, save you all, love you all.